Matthew chapter number 12, verses number 46 and 47. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then said one unto him, Behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. In this 46th verse, have you ever wondered what did they want to say to Christ? I mean, you can come up here and let's just follow the story flow, if we would. We can go back here where Christ reproved the blindness of the Pharisees concerning breaking the Sabbath. We remember his disciples were going through the wheat field and they was trying to get them something to eat, most likely from a very hectic day of ministry. And the scribes and Pharisees was trying to put blame on him, like he didn't know what he was doing. He was wrong for letting his disciples eat. How hypocritical is that? There is no such commandment, thou should not eat on the Sabbath day. Nevertheless, he showed them how totally nonsense that statement was. Then he went on, and we come down a little bit further, and we can see where he healed someone that was possessed, a demonic that was blind and could not speak. And they made the, once again, faulty assumption that he healed by the prince of the devils. And he showed them how absurd that idea was. And then he goes on and he winds up rebuking them and showing them how utterly nonsense and basically how corrupt they were and how they basically had an unclean spirit. Now we come until this next section where they ask a sign to prove who he is. And then he tells them no sign to be given to them except the sign of Jonas the prophet. For as Jonah was 3 days and 3 nights in the belly of the fish, so shall the Son of Man be in the heart of the earth. Then he just utterly reproves them again. Talks about how they rejected him, but yet the Queen of Sheba came so far to hear Solomon, and how the men of Nineveh repented at Jonah, but they rejected the Son of God. Hebrews let us know how it won't be any mercy for anyone that rejects the Son of God. I mean, to reject the word coming from an angel or man, but to direct the word coming from God himself in the flesh. So what might his brethren want to say to him? Well, let's come over. Mark kind of gives us a better picture of this. Mark, we can read, then his mother and brethren arrived, standing without. They sent a message asking of him. A crowd was sitting around him, and they said, Your mother and your brethren are outside asking for you. The same instance. But if we go up a little bit further, in the complete Jewish Bible, this reads a little bit different. In the King James Version, it reads his friends. But in the complete Jewish Bible, it reads, when his family heard about this, they set out to take charge of him. For they said, he is out of his mind. More than likely, his brethren said, he's beside himself now. Now, I know you've been different all your life, Jesus. I know, Yeshua, you've not done things normal. You haven't been a regular boy. You haven't been a regular teenager. Neither are you a regular man. But for you to reprove the scribes and Pharisees, I'm sure they wanted to have a chat with him. So many times we read this and think that this is just, his brother and his mother just coming to visit. And to be honest, I don't think it was so much his mother. I think it was those brothers, to be honest with you, just trying to suck her in by her love for her child, that she knows who he really is. But you know how a mother is. She's trying to control the whole family. And I'm sure she's trying to bring some balance to it. But I'm sure the primary instigators more than likely was his brothers. But Christ has a message for the crowd as well. God, we bless you and we give you glory. We ask that you have your way in all things. Be glorified and be magnified. Thank God.